Now let's see how we can navigate through our canvas, or simply zoom in and out and panning through our images or design files. So here we have that nice view of Toronto City. And if you would like to follow along with me guys, that would be a great idea. You can find these images in your resources folder, which is going to look like that. Then let's open Photoshop Essentials, enlarging those images. And in this tutorial we will be using these images in here, those two and also those three images. So you can right click and select open with Photoshop and you're good to go. So let's go back to our image, that nice view in here. And by the way guys, all these images are from unsplash.com. They are offering tons of free amazing images, and most of them are high in resolution as well. So let's say you would like to discover more about that amazing city. So in that case we need to zoom in. You can select that zoom tool, which you can find in your toolbar, or simply press Z on keyboard. Then you can start clicking to zoom in, or pressing Alt or Option key and clicking to zoom out. Also you can click and drag to right to zoom in. And if you would like to zoom out, you can click and drag outside or left. And this is called scrubby zoom. If you don't like that, you can disable that one from here. Now instead we can draw a selection to zoom in, maybe selecting that area and releasing my mouse, you will be in. And you can always check your zoom level in your status bar. So we are now at 282 zoom level, and that's why we have too much noise and grain within our image, because we exceeded the 100% zoom level for that image. We can go back to 100% zoom level by clicking that button in here, or pressing Command 1 for Mac users, or Control 1 for PC or Windows users. Also, since we are talking about shortcuts, you can zoom in and out pressing Command or Control plus to zoom in, and Command or Control minus to zoom out. Also, here's another amazing and convenient way to zoom in and out using your trackpad if you are a Mac user, simply by pinching out and in. And I think the same applies also for Windows users on touchpads. However, now we've been zooming in and out for a while and we need to move right and left, or even up or down, which is called panning by the way. So in that case, just like using your browser, you can be using those scrolls in here to scroll right or left, or up and down from here as well. Or you can use that tool in here, hand tool, and shortcut is H, so you can click and drag to move around. Or if you would like to quickly switch to that tool, you can be selecting any other tool, maybe move tool for instance. And let's say you would like to pan right or left, we can be holding the space bar, and we have the hand tool activated in that case. Again, you can use your trackpad for the same reason. So let's go back to zoom level 100% or actual pixel size, pressing Command or Control 1, where you can inspect your image for any pixelation, grains, or any noise. Or instead we can go to View, then selecting Fit on Screen or Command or Control 0 to easily see our entire image. Also, here's another amazing panel for navigation. If we go to Window, we can select Navigator, where you can zoom in, out, or you can type a specific zoom level, maybe 75. And let's even zoom more. Now let's say we would like to check CN Tower, we can click in here to check different areas within our image in a very easy way. Or we can use that amazing shortcut as well by holding and maintaining H key and clicking. That will get Photoshop to zoom out. Then let's maybe select our dashboard or the avionics. Then once you release your hands, you will be zooming in at the same zoom level on your newly selected area. So let's fit our image to screen again, pressing Command or Control 0. And now let's say we would like to check our images or our designs without Photoshop's panels and tools. We can press Tab once. This will be removing panels and tools, and pressing Tab again will be bringing them back. Or even we can press F on keyboard to remove some of our option bar or control bar, or we can press F on keyboard once again to get that nice presentation of our canvas. And let me also hide that ruler, pressing Command or Control R. Now we have more screen area, we can check our image even better. We can start zooming in. Even Command or Control 0 can be changing in that preview. And if you'd like to get your panels and tools back, you can press F again. And you can also find these options in your toolbar at the very bottom here. And you can right click to check your different options. So we have the standard screen mode, and we have full screen mode with menu bar, and we have full screen mode without anything, of course. Also, sometimes you might need to rotate your canvas, so you can select rotate canvas tool, right clicking. Underneath hand tool you will find rotate view tool, or you can press R for shortcut. Now we can click and drag to rotate our canvas. This is not rotating our original image, however it's rotating our canvas. And sometimes you will need to rotate your canvas, maybe to draw something in that angle, where you will have more controls in that angle. And also you can see that canvas in the middle. You can also press shift key to get sharp angles, like 15, 45 angle. Now we are at 75 angles. You can see your angles in here. If you'd like to enter a specific angle as well, you can type that one here, maybe 30. And if you would like to get back to 0 angle, you can press escape or enter that angle in here. So let me press escape. Now we are back to our normal orientation again. Here's one more last tip for you guys. As you can see, we have more than a document or file or image opened in Photoshop from those tabs in here, of course. And let's say we would like to see them just like opening different windows in your operating system. So let's go ahead and select window. You will find arrange, where you will find different options for your files. So you can tile all your files in a vertical way or in a horizontal way, or you can put two up horizontal, vertical, and so on and so forth. So let's see for instance that one. And let me close that panel. Now we can see our all open files, which is so handy to quickly switch between them. So now let's maybe select that file. We can easily choose our file, and it's also so easy to transfer layers or design elements between files. So here we have that logo for instance. Let me select move tool so I can select that logo or that layer by clicking on that one. Now we have that logo or that layer selected. We're going to be talking about layers in detail. However, for now we have that logo selected, and let's say we need to copy that logo from that file to maybe that file. So all I need to do is to click and drag to that file, and it will be easily pasted like that there. And now in order to go back to our normal view, we can go back to window, arrange, then selecting consolidate all to tabs. Also, if you have too many tabs or files opened in Photoshop, you can quickly switch between them from here. Clicking on these arrows, you will find your files listed in here. However, arranging them can be a bit easier for you guys, especially if you don't remember your file's name, so you can easily identify your files by seeing them. Anyway, that was our navigation tour in Photoshop. Let's discover more about handling images in Photoshop.